I am on part of the set of award-winning director Deepa Mehta's film Funny Boy. It was filmed here and it's based on Shyam Selvadurei's book Funny Boy, and it had its worldwide release last week. The film and the book, somewhat complex in nature in its outlook, talks about the lead up to the bloodshed and injustice of a convoluted war and portrays the tale of gay teenage love. It is Canada's Oscar entry for Best International Feature. While Deepa Mehta's Water gained this similar honour in 2007 at the Oscars, it is her movie Fire that is truly closer in body, mind and spirit to Funny Boy. On Ceylinco Live Let's Talk today, we chat with two protagonists of the movie, both Sri Lankan and both incredible actors. Also an author is Brandon Ingram, who plays RG, the wealthy Tamil boy in the movie, and we have Rehan Mudannayake, who plays Shehan, who is his friend, and whose short film Didi, in fact, was selected for screening at the 2020 Academy Awards Holly Shorts Film Festival. Both of you, how do you feel? Your film is going to the Oscars.
I still can't believe it. I mean, this is the stuff dreams are made of.
I'm not sure. Most days I wake up and I still don't believe it. You know, I just look up someone's Instagram page or Facebook page or IMDb page now, and then I know it's real. But yeah, most days I'm like, this is not happening.
Brandon, is there anything in this story that resonates with you personally?
Oh my God, so much. But very specifically, since we're seated in this room, there's a scene that we shot here. I'm not going to give much away, but the lines actually were inspired by a conversation that I had with Deepa about my own coming out story to my mom. And it was a rough and beautiful day, and we exchanged so much. And there were tears, of course. And at a certain point, I turned to her and I said, "Ma, why are you crying? You know, I'm the one who should be crying." And then we reached a lovely point of understanding with each other. But you will see when you watch the film that there's a moment in this room that's inspired by those events, by that exact story.
What is it, Brandon, that you yourself see in this story?
So I know people have interpreted it in many different ways, that it's about a lot of things. But when I saw Funny Boy the first time, and then subsequently twice after, what I noticed was that there was a common thread of forbidden love running through it, told from three different stories. At times it was, you know, duty versus desire, and the love that comes from that. And at other times it was family versus race. And then in the final story, the one that Shehan and RG share, it was about expectation versus sexuality. And I think all of those just, you know, are moved by the thread of forbidden love. And I thought that was beautiful.
Do you think Funny Boy sheds light on two issues? One is, like Brandon said, forbidden love, and the other one is the bigger picture of the communal problems that Sri Lanka is still grappling with.
I think I was inspired by how unapologetically honest the story was. I mean, it's been what, nearly 30 years since the book came out, and the story is still terrifyingly relevant. I was attracted to both of those, I think, both those points.
You know, not only does it do that, but what Deepa does so masterfully and what Shyam has done so masterfully in his story is that it uses the unit of family to do it. Because within this unit, we find all of the prejudice, the conflict, the pain, the hurt, the love, and how, you know, in the exchange of it all, we become. And we continue to become, and we continue to evolve in who we are. So I think with family drama being at the heart of it, that it touches upon all of this other stuff is beautiful. I think so, but I'm biased.
Rehan, as a director yourself, what is it that you learned from Deepa Mehta?
Well, I would say that working with Deepa was kind of like the acting school or film school I never had. As a director, I feel like I learned how to communicate my own directorial vision more authentically and respectfully. I also say that directing is essentially problem solving, but directing with Deepa is advanced problem solving. And I was so amazed by her ability to solve problems within a few seconds. What would usually take me about an hour to figure out, she figured out literally in a matter of seconds, and I learned a lot from that.
It is in RG's family home that we sit in today as we did this little delve into Funny Boy with our two actors, Brandon Ingram and Rehan Mudannayake. It is in that feel of bygone romanticism, augmented with a soundtrack by Howard Shore, who did the soundtrack for Lord of the Rings, with just the right touch of extravaganza, if that's what it could be called. The cast of the movie includes Nimmi Harasgama, Ali Kazmi, Agam Darshi, Shivanta Vijayasinghe and Ruin De Silva. And I'd like to say a huge thank you to both Brandon and Rehan for joining us on Ceylinco Live Let's Talk. It has truly been extremely captivating to talk to these two young men who are now going to the Oscars.
With Ceylinco Life Pension Saver, Sri Lanka's premier retirement plan, start planning for your retirement today. Ceylinco Life, a relationship for life.